Hi resistors. Well, today's the day. The last day of the 3-week step challenge. So we're gonna do our PT test today. So excited to do it long. I promised that I would do it with you. I've conducted 2 of these today. And over the past month, all my clients, they just killed it. They were awesome. And so it was great to see their gains. So hopefully their instructor had some gains as well. So I have my helper today, Bridger, my 4-year-old. He's gonna be playing on the side until I need him to sit in my sit-up chair to give it a little more weight. And so he's gonna be here helping today. Aren't you, Bridge? Okay. All right, so I am going to, you're gonna see me do my PT test. I'll probably do a voiceover on it because I'm gonna have my tunes playing and I don't think I can copyright play my Pandora station live on these videos. So I'll have to check on that. If you think I can, then shoot me a note and maybe your legalese is better than mine. So good luck on your PT. Remember, this is an all-out effort. Make sure you're warmed up. It snowed like 6 inches here last night. I just got done shoveling our sidewalk and driveway and I'm warmed up now. I have a sweat going. So make sure you have a sweat going so you can go all out. Do not look at your measures from last month before. Don't, because mentally you'll get into those pieces of where you were. And so you don't want to limit yourself. So have fun. Shoot me your results. Want to know how you did? Want to know how the last month has been for you. All right. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be so much fun. We're going 3 minutes of burpees. Is there anything that you'd rather be doing than 3 minutes of continuous burpees? Okay, yeah, maybe there's a lot of things, but yeah, you can see beginning of this, I'm feeling pretty excited about doing this PT test. My vertical is like 7 inches, and that's pretty good because at the end of this, it's going to be like 0.75 inches. It's pretty pathetic. The other thing I noticed is that I have quite the mushroom cloud over my hair. It's just, there's a lot going on up there. I could probably pick up like, I could probably do like 10 extra of these burpees if I do something with my hair so that I wasn't distracting myself so much and throwing off my center of balance. Anyways, we're coming up on a minute already. All that blabbing. With these, keep that good form. 2, 1, that's 1 minute. If you're keeping pace and you want to think about where you are, you just passed 1 minute. So great job. Stay relaxed. Keep your breathing. Keep it going. Keep it. Obviously, don't stop breathing. That'd be bad. But you want to keep it into a rhythm. You want to make sure you're rhythmically taking some deep breaths just to kind of relax your body. When your breathing gets all tight and tense, that's when the rest of your body tends to go. When you fail to adequately provide oxygen to your body doesn't like it. Okay, so you're halfway right now. You're on the downhill slope. The part where you can really focus now on your form, if you want to be a little more efficient, is on those feet. Make your feet move, the foot movement really quick. So as you come down, as soon as your hands hit the ground, quick shoot those feet back and then shoot them right back up. And that's where you can tend to slog down when you go in down in that push-up position. So keep pushing, really get that there. You are at 2 minutes right now. You've got a minute to go of these bad boys. Watch it again today. I'm doing some research on the internet, and burpees are far and away have the worst name of all exercises. It's this or a 1 mile run. So we'll get to 1 mile run in about April when we get into our PT test. But for a lot of the country right now, especially this weekend, there is snow and bad weather all over the place. So this is a great indoor PT that you can do. You don't need to have an indoor track. 30 seconds ago, you're 2.5 minutes in. Do not stop. You are going to regret it later today when you're looking at your scores and you finally look and see what you did initially and you're like, dang it, I could have done more if I wouldn't have rested at like 2 minutes and 42 seconds. That's where you are right now. You have 15 seconds to go. Come on, you got to bring it home. You got to keep pushing. Got to go. Come on. You've only got 10 more seconds. Less than 10 seconds. You are almost there. I'm going to leave this reel and stop. I am dead. Watch this. Like, bring on the stretcher. Oh my gosh. So this is what it looks like, at least for me, when I go all out for 3 minutes of burpees. My legs are trembling. Hell is what it is. Oh my gosh. Give me air. Give me water. Don't make me do something else. But anyways, here we go on push-ups. And we're going. So you have 60 seconds of these. The key on these, you want to keep moving. Start out on those toes. Don't start on your knees. Start on those toes. Do as many as you can on your toes. When you get to the point where your arms or your body is done, then you go down to your knees and finish up. Don't rest. It's only 60 seconds. You can do this for 60 seconds. So come on, you got to keep pushing. Keep that butt. Don't let that butt get too high. You don't have to crush whatever your measurement is on bottom, but make sure you're touching every time with your chest. Not your shirt. No stuffing of the bra. One of the ladies today in class said, man, I should stuff my bra. I wouldn't have to go down as far. So none of that stuff. Just keep pushing. You can see here that I'm starting to cheat. My hips are kind of swaying. I'm getting really tired. Really just keep pushing, keep moving. And almost there. Get those last few out. Nice job. You see I do the happy feet dance. Oh my gosh. Arms are in. I look like I'm bawling, but I'm not. I promise. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Okay. We're doing 75 seconds of sit-ups. My little bean counter is there. He gets up to about 49, and then he forgets what number he's at. And then he starts counting backwards. And it just made me laugh. So it's cute. He's having fun. We're having a little moment, a daddy's son date. And I know that we need to pick up on Monday with his preschool counting. So anyways, on these, you'll see that I adjusted my arms with this one. As opposed to going across my chest, I put them back by my ears. Not behind my neck. Don't put them behind your neck. You don't want to really wrench on that. That's 30 seconds. You have 45 to go. So I have them by my ears. But what happens is that if you put them by your ears, I start to use some leverage. And they start to get tired. And so I came back. I started to grab my shirt so I wasn't using those as levers. Your hips tend to move on these, especially when someone's holding your feet. There's a lot of movement that's going on, obviously with the upper body, and so it tends to push your hips out. That's 60 seconds right there. If your push-ups, you're already done, but here you have 15 more seconds. Come on, you got to bring it home. Go hard. Here we go. Got 10 seconds to go. Hammer these last ones out. Don't rest. You get a rest here in like 5 seconds. Keep pushing all the way through. And stop. Nice job. Oh, feels good. You're 3 of the 5 measures done. If you have family, like my little guy here, bring them along. Put them in a cheerleading outfit. Have them, you're laying there, you're like, oh my gosh, please go get my water. They're awesome. They go get your water. He even gives me a little pound here as he walks out before he goes play the Legos. Good job, Dad. Okay. The big measure, the one you've been afraid of. We are into our squats. 3 minutes of squats. You have your mark there. And get comfortable. Get into a little motion. Hope I had a really good song going here. Had a good beat. Gave me a good rhythm. This is, if you play the piano, your arms become like a metronome. Your beat measurement. It's there to provide rhythm. And that's what it is. You want to get into your own little world. And you just want to keep cruising. You just want to do your thing. But you want to find a rhythm and you want to stay with it. That's why it's good to look down and know where you are at the minute so you can see what pace you are. You don't want to go out crazy. Don't want to go out like a shotgun hound. You got about 10 seconds here to your 1 minute point. So, here we go. And mark. That's a minute. You're doing great. You have 2 minutes to go. Your legs, you're probably starting to feel them. You thought, hey, this isn't so bad this first minute. And now you're like, oh my gosh, when is this going to end? Don't worry, you can't ask that yet. You can ask that once you're past 2 minutes, but not yet. And so keep going. You're doing awesome. It's good if you can do a recording of yourself. You can look back and look and see that you actually have some quadricep muscles. They really get what's the word? Blown up here. You can really see them well. Good definition. So you're past halfway. You're flying past halfway. You actually have about 15 seconds until you're 2 minutes into this. So stay on that pace. You don't want to stop on these, just keep going. Let gravity do its thing. Let gravity take your hips down. You're going to push back up. Here you are, 2 minutes. You're 2/3 of the way done. On your 4th of 5 measures, that means you're almost done this PT. Once again, come back to that train of thought. If you come up a couple short and you took some rest, you're going to be so mad at yourself. So don't do that. You have the whole weekend. This is Super Bowl weekend. You know you're going to have some parties you're going to go to. You know you're going to sit there and you're going to cheer for the Denver Broncos because they're the best team in the universe and they're going to squash the Seahawks this weekend. And I say that with nothing but respect because half my family is Seahawk fans. 30 seconds to go. But you have the whole weekend off. So just keep going. You're going to sit your butt on a couch and you're going to be eating chips and drinking pop. You can do that this weekend because it's your off weekend. You don't want to quit now. Come on, you have 15 seconds to go. Keep pushing through. Those legs, I promise they're not going to catch your shorts on fire. They may feel hot. They may feel like they are absolutely shot. They're burning up, but they're not going to catch anything on fire. Here you go. Almost done. Last 5 seconds. Good job. You see that? I tried to take a step, and that wasn't happening, and now I'm kissing carpet. I hope that goes a little better for you, but give it your all. Okay, last measure of the day. We are going to do our plank. Now, I know you're thinking, as you're starting this plank, why in the world would somebody include a plank as part of a PT test? Because this isn't that bad. I can see here, this is actually comfortable. It's kind of laying down. And you're right. It does feel pretty good that you're just 20 seconds into it. But you have to give me a promise. I'm gonna leave this on here for 2 minutes. I actually stopped the camera today when I was at 4 minutes and 20 seconds in for 2 reasons. One, to let my clients here, my 2 classes of boot camps that I do every morning, let them know that I could do it longer than any of them did it. The longest was Tatiana. She did it for 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So good job, Tatiana. I had to let them know that I saw him there, but also my gigabyte started blowing up, and so I had to get stop the camera. So I'm probably right now in the 9 to 10 minute range, but you've got to promise me you are not going to stop. You're just at 1 minute right there. Do not stop until you're shaking, until you're sweating, until you feel your heart racing. This will absolutely elicit those responses. Just because you're sitting there and you're not moving does not mean that your body's not working. Your core, you want to keep that butt down. Don't let that butt get too high. You see, I get a little rise there, but you don't want to let your butt get too high. Those feet, if your knees touch, you're done. If you come up to your hands, you're done. If you got to do an adjustment for your elbow or feet, that's fine. But if you're doing something major, then call it good. We want to measure good form. We don't want to measure stuff that where we're not actually using the intended muscles that we're trying to measure here. So I'm coming up. I've got about 10 seconds left. And so great job. This first 3 weeks, you absolutely killed it. We start a new challenge, the Olympic Challenge, a 30-day challenge on Monday. So make sure you get out your blue and orange, cheer for the Broncos, have some fun at your parties, and a great job in your PT.